Hi everyone, welcome back for another tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show you how I created this image. So let's close this and go into Lightroom first, and I want to show you what I did. So basically what I did was I took some photos. As you can see, this is number one, and I took a photo of two glasses on a tripod and being held by electrician's tape and me pouring some liquid into the glasses. And as you can see, is in this area the bottom of the glasses are covered with tape. Obviously I had to take some photos where that area was visible. Okay, so there's one shot, this is the first one, and there's another one and another one here and from the other side, and obviously the bottle as well. So I've got all of the photos I need. So what I did was I processed the image, basic stuff as you can see here, just some exposure highlights, no highlights, actually some shadows and lens correction, nothing too fancy. And then I did photo, edit in, and open as layers in Photoshop. This way what it did, it just put it all of those images into layers right here in Photoshop. So let's start with layer 1. So like so, we've got this one here and it's actually the last one. So I'm going like this. Okay, so I've got this one here, and what I want to do for now is very simple. All I want to do is just expand the canvas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the original ratio for time being, and I'm just going to make it slightly bigger like so. Nothing fancy at all, it's just so I have enough room to play around with the image. So there we go. Okie dokie. So now I have this glass here. Okay, let me just zoom. This one here, what I want to do is I want to just add a layer mask in here onto this image, and with a paintbrush all 100%, I'm just going like this, make it nice and soft, and I just want to do this. Let me just hide the other layers. And what I'm doing is basically just getting rid of everything I don't want in this image, like so, and like this. There we go. And I don't know how far I need this, so I'm just going to make it slightly harder, and I'll just, okay, so this is one part of the image this is what I want to keep. So now I've got the other one here. So on this one here, I'm just going to show you. So as you can see on the original image, there you go. As you can see on the original image, I've got this glass here. This is the first one, and then this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to minimize this. I'm going just to bring the top layer to the bottom like so. Okay, so now we've got the other one. So as you can see right here, we've got the other one just pouring into the other glass. So now same thing here, select the top layer. Actually I'm just going to bring it above the layer we just worked, add a layer mask, and just start brushing away. And obviously I'm just going to the areas I don't want. So I don't want this, and there we go, and I'll just go like so as well. Okay, so I don't need this. So now we have this image like this. So let's hide all of those, and now I'm going to this one, to the other one, and I'm just going to bring it above like this, and add a layer mask and just erase what I don't need. So I'll just go like this, because as you may remember, all I need is this part of the glass, so the bottom of the glass. So I'm just going like this, erasing, using a layer mask. There you go, and I'm good. And we've got the other one as well, and I'm going to do exactly the same. New layer mask, and just brush away areas I don't need. So just go like this, and there you go. Now I've got this one here as well. So obviously all I want in this image is just a bottle and a bit of the splash, so I'll get rid of my hand like so, and background, because it wasn't, I was just using a bit of whiteboard, nothing fancy at all, very easy setup. So I've got that part, and now I've got this part here as well. So new layer mask on in here, and as I did before, get rid of the areas I don't need. So there we go, like so. Cool. And we've got this one here as well, but I'm going to leave this one here for now. So we've got this image. So what's missing in here? Obviously it's the bottom of the glass, so I'm going to select layer, and I'm just going, actually I can see a bit in here that needs to be masked out. There we go. And I'm going to select the bottom of the glass, so with bottom of the glass above that layer, and just using the move tool I'm just going to align it, drop the opacity slightly so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm just going to align it with the other one, and it's nearly there. There you go. There you go, it's aligned. So all I have to do now is just bring the opacity back to 100%, and there you go, we've got the glass. There's a bit of the spillage in here and the exposure slightly off in here, so I'll just grab a nice brush and a bit soft, and I'll just brush this area like this. There you go. So we've got one, and now we need to look for the other part of the glass, which is this one here. So let's put it above. Obviously please rename your layers, don't do it the way I'm doing, because otherwise you'll be all over the place. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing, drop the opacity a touch so I can just, I'll keep it aligned, try to align it, and I think it's nearly there. Just there we go. You can actually use the arrow keys if you'd like, just to make sure you've got it spot on. So accept the changes and bring up the opacity, and as you can see we've got another nice area, but as you can see the liquid is not as it should. So B for the brush tool, and let's bring this area. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we have the other one. So with move tool selected, I'm just going to come here, and what I want to do as per the original image is I want to have this glass pouring into the other one. So I'll just go like this, and just align it. All of this was done on the using a tripod, so it makes it a lot easier. So there you go, I think it's aligned. So I'll just bring up opacity like so, and yes, it's nearly there. Let me just mask some of these areas. So I'll just bring this back in, and I'm just revealing the areas I want, and as you can see it's looking quite cool. And obviously we've got another foot in here that we need to fix. So, well, not the foot, the base of the glass. So I'm just going to duplicate the layer and just put it above that layer, and with the move tool I'll just bring it here like so, and align it again just like I did with the other ones. Drop the opacity a bit, and I think it's pretty much there, but you get the idea. Obviously I would be zooming in a lot closer to get it 100%, so I would advise you to do that. So just going to actually tweak it just a bit more. Arrows, arrows, arrows. There we go. Accept the changes. And now I just want to zoom out, and obviously opacity all the way up. And now we've got the bottle. So we've got this bottle. I'm going just move tool, select it, just get it in here like so. And as I did before, using the layer mask, just keep the areas I want. And look at this, nearly spot on actually. Got it nearly there. So I'll just make it slightly smaller. And look at this, it looks good already. So there you go. So now all I need is the bottom of the bottle. So the move tool, bring it here, just zoom in, and I'm just going to bring down the opacity. And this was done by hand. The bottle wasn't on a tripod. The camera was on a tripod, but not the bottle, so it may be slightly off, but I think it looks okay now. Okay, so there we go. As you can see, we've got everything as it should be. So I'm going to select the bottom layer, holding Control or Command. I'm going to click Add a new layer. So now I want to just to fill that with white, and as white is my background color, Control or Command and delete, and there you go, job done. As we can see, it's still a few pieces that don't look right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going just to select the top layer, new layer, and with the brush I'm just going to brush some of the areas. So, and then I'm going to take it to camera raw just to fix it a bit. Oops. So just flip the colors around and something like so. I just want to make sure that it looks decent. I know the layer mask messed up probably in a couple of areas. That's why we're getting these things in here. There you go. And instead of just going back and forth with the layer mask, I'll just brush it as I want to use this on a white background. There you go. Brush it, brush it, brush it, brush, brush, brush. And I'll just make a bigger brush so I don't brush as much. Okay, looks decent. I know there's a few things in here and I can see slightly here, but we can get that sorted. Right, actually I'm just going to select new curves adjustment layer, and what I'm going to do is, as you can see right here, I've got the white point. I'll just come here, click in there, and it's fixed. There you go, awesome. So I'm just going to crop this because obviously I added extra canvas and it was just for the purpose of moving around all the layers. I'm going to delete crop pixels, accept the changes, just because I don't need all of those areas working on the background. And now I want to take this to camera raw. So Control Alt Shift E, Command Alt Shift E, and that will create the merged version of all of these layers. So filter, camera raw filter, and add some contrast, add a bit of vibrance because I want those colors to pop a bit more. Just blacks, click OK, and there you go. How cool is this? I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.